Hello everyone, I am back to show you guys how I'm going to do my flip-flop journal. I told you guys I was going to start like a few videos or series or whatever on doing the flip-flop journal because I'm doing it for Sylvia. She asked me to do this. Like I told you, it is from Leslie, and she is 507 Willow House Journals, I think is the name of her channel. She's the one that started these, but I am obsessed with them, and I have made lots and lots of them. And I'm getting ready to make another one, so I got out all my supplies, like my paper, my ephemera. I printed everything out, and as I did it, I went ahead and wrote, everything down where it come from, all the kit names and everything, so I could tell you guys before I started and forgot, because I've already forgot as I wrote it down. So I'm just going to tell you everything you need of what I'm using. Then you guys can use whatever you want. So first of all, you're going to need 3 envelopes that are the exact same size, junk mail. As long as they're the same size exactly, that's what you need. Doesn't matter if there's windows on them, we're going to cover them up. Unless you want to show your window and, just like make a peekaboo window, that's fine. But you just need 3 envelopes. Doesn't matter, like these are kind of crinkled because I got them in a big box of tons of envelopes. They're going to be covered. So you just need 3 of these. Now I also use a small envelope in the front of mine. That is like what I do with every single one of mine. So if you want like a smaller envelope, I always have one a little, and this one will be cut down even smaller. So that's one thing about your envelopes. I know that some of them's longer. Like this one is almost, I think, 10 inches. It's so long. Yeah, it's right at almost 10 inches. I will cut that down and make it fit the length of my paper. So it doesn't matter how long they are, we can cut them down. So don't worry about that either. And don't worry about the size of your smaller one. If it's just a little bit too big, you can make it the size you want as well. And you don't have to use the small one. That's just what I do. I don't think Leslie uses a small one on all of hers, but I've seen her use something on the front. I'm not sure. But anyway, I want to start and show you the digitals I'm using because I'm so excited. So on the backs of all of them, when I finally decide which ones will be my actual insert, my pages to my journal, I will be using some coffee tea-dyed background pages. And these are from Art Smart Craft. So I wanted to let you guys know that. Look at the little flowers on this one. Aren't they cute? I just thought that was really pretty. I just printed out one page just so I could write that down so I wouldn't forget. Because I know when I go to make this journal, I'm not going to remember any of this because I've never used this Etsy shop before. And I will never remember that name. I'm going to try to put like all my little sticky notes up, but in case I forget, you guys want to know, you're going to have to refer back to this video. But I love the little flowers everywhere. I just think that's so cute. But anyway, and I can't remember, I think it just says coffee and tea dyed stained paper or something. But it's Art Smart Crafts. And I just really like that. There was a lot, let me see. There was a lot of pages too. It was like, let me see here, hold on. Sort by name. There's 25 of them. So there was a lot. You didn't just get a few, and it was a very good price. So yeah, it was worth it. It was just like $2 or $3 to get all these, and it was definitely worth it. So anyway, there's that. Now I'm going to be using a bunch of this French ephemera, and I absolutely love it. I love how the edges, I just cut them out, and because it was already printed that way, and it's just like really distressed along the edges. And I started a bunch of it. I didn't even print on the back like a dummy, so now the backs are white. But I started cutting all this out just watching a movie one day and realized I hadn't even printed on the back of it. I cannot remember where I got this from. I have looked through my computer, and if you guys knew the digitals I had, it's ridiculous. And I'm sure you guys might be the same way, but I have hundreds of digitals, and most of them I've not even used yet because I'm obsessed with buying digitals. And on vacation, I sat there and just bought digitals like a mad woman. And I'm like, oh, I'll use this. You know, I had so many I've not even used already. Like, why I bought more, I don't know. And I get so overwhelmed because I have all these digitals that I need to use. Why I bought more, I don't know. I can't even get time to use the digitals I have. But I'm always like, well, I'll buy it now because it's on sale. And then when I get time, I'll use it. But yeah, so I don't know where all these are from, but I will find out and then let you guys know about those. But those are going to be pages. And also, I like to decorate the other pages with this. I like to cut bits and pieces to decorate my other pages. So I do like to use lots of French ephemera. I was using original, but man, it gets expensive. So I'll find out about those. The rest of this is from Sandpool Designs. I love her shop. I love her work. So I finally bought some of her stuff to use. Well, actually, I've had it for a while. Let's just say I didn't. But anyway, I digress. So I'm going to show you the kits that I've got to use with this in particular flip-flop. So I think it's going to be really, really pretty. And of course, I'll never get all this in this journal, but I wanted printed it out. And this isn't even all the stuff in these kits. I just printed out some things because I had way too much. But I got her French haberdashery and her pastel haberdashery. So that's the two kits here. And I've got background pages and then the ephemera. And then I also bought a kit called the French Cottage. And this is just background pages. And it is so pretty. It's just like quilt pages. And I left the back plain because I will go back. Any of them that I decide to use as background pages in my journal, like for the inserts, I will go back and I will print on them either the coffee dyed pages, either this or maybe the different haberdashery kits had like these pages here. This is actually the same thing, it's just different colors. So I could use that as background pages on here. And they also had plain colors, like the pastel colors. I could do that on here. But I printed all of these off, and these are gonna cover the envelopes. So this is what we will use to do all the envelopes with, you know, to cover everything to make the base of our journal. So, for an example, if you've never seen a flip-flop journal, I'll show you mine real quick. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So, like this, well, of course it's all covered. But like this here, this is actually the envelope here and here. So this is covered, and this is covered. So that's what these will be for. This is going to be covering the envelope. So, of course, you got to cover it, and here it is, too. And so we've got to have our base, which is going to be these are going to be my base pages. And then you'll have your inserts of your journal, which is, you know, your regular inserts. And your signatures, I should say. So I have 3 signatures in this one. This one's going to have 4, because I started doing 4 signatures. So, but I'm going to use all these pages, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to use these for my base pages to cover up my envelope. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. So it's going to be pretty. It's going to be like a quilt. And, you know, I won't use the whole piece. I might just take different pieces off. And I don't know which ones I'll use because they're all so pretty. I'm so hoarse. I'm so sorry, guys. Coming back from the beach, really, the change in the weather. Look how purple. Isn't that so pretty? It really did my voice. I don't even know. I just did not like coming back here. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do with that. And then the ones I don't use, I will use in the different signatures as pages. And then I'll have to send it back through my printer to, you know, print something on the back. I don't like covering backs of my pages, like all of them, with just another piece of paper, like gluing on top of it, because it makes your pages so thick. I don't care to do it once in a while, you know, here and there in my journal, because I think that is really nice to do, and it's a lot of fun, because you're kind of like collaging on it or whatever. But it's just, it makes your pages so thick. The last flip-flop I did, I used, excuse me, I gotta get a drink. I'm so sorry. I love this one. I used a thicker copy paper. I can't think of the weight. And oh my goodness, it it was so thick that it was really, was really bulky. But it was really nice paper. It's my newer paper that I use now. But covering the envelopes and everything with it, it was just way too much for all that. Okay, so anyway, that is my base pages there. And then this is the pastel. So I showed you the background pages that and these are made to go on the backs of these, but I wanted to go and print them out. Now I didn't print out the, just the blank color, or just the regular colors. Like there's the blue and the pink, and then a green that you can just print out. And these are the same exact print, just different colors. And you can print these out. And then I think it's like I think you have a pink and a peach or something like that, because that's what these look like. So you have all these different ones, and they're the same blue and pink. And here's the green. And then you got the button cards. These are pretty good size. With this big one here, and there's just all kinds of ephemera here. So this is the pastel one. And so that is the ephemera there. And I will, of course, I need to do all that fussy cutting. And I don't want to cut my paper out until I've used, see what I need. So I don't want to cut that out yet, because I need to run it back through my printer. I wasn't supposed to put that on both of them, was I? I just ruined it. I thought that was way too thick. And of course, you guys can use whatever kits you want. You just need, a digital or anything. That you got your background papers or your base papers for your envelopes. You need, your pages for your insert, or I keep saying insert because I've been working with my traveler's notebook, but your signatures. And you need your signature pages, and you need some ephemera. So whatever you guys want to use. This is the French one, the French haberdashery here. It's very, very pretty. I'm saying that right, haberdashery. I hope that's right. I'm wanting to make a really nice sewing journal for myself. And of course, I want to make a nice cookbook, a recipe book, But I've also want to make I want to make like 3 recipe books for friends. And plus, I'm making digitals, and me and my assistant are working on the shop and getting everything ready. And it's just crazy. And plus, I'm getting ready to start traveling, and oh my goodness. Okay, so here is the ephemera for the French one. These are really pretty. I love how it looks like the rusted, staple. And then here's some pictures with this one. A little too close. There's some like fabric. Some more ephemera here and pictures, and then some more fabric. Okay, so there's that one there. And then the last kit of hers that I bought was the what was it called? See, I don't even know now. I wrote it down, I still don't remember. It's the Peony Season, and it is the Polaroids, and oh my goodness, these are so pretty. I printed all of these out. What is going on? Let me back up here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, oh my goodness, is that not gorgeous? These are so pretty. Now, these aren't really Polaroids, I don't think. I mean, They've got the little space here, but they're kind of rounded, but to me, they're Polaroids, and they are gorgeous. I love them. I love them. Look at this. They're so pretty. So shabby. Love them. And then you've got this one. And this one. And then you got the smaller ones here. I love this size. Oops. Tripod. I love this size right here. And then these in that same size. And then you've got them in this size here, so you've got them sideways. And then you've got this space right here on the side, so it's a sideways. I love that. The little baby shoes. Speaking of baby, did I print them out twice? Oh no, she's just got the baby shoes on there twice. Oh, okay. Just making sure I didn't print them twice. I'm getting ready to be a grandma for the first time. Me, actually. But, yeah, my youngest son and his fiance are having a baby. It's a little girl. I'm so excited. So, I'll be making a baby book. I'm just a busy bee. Are these not just gorgeous? I mean, I could do a whole journal around this. Like, just this. It's just so pretty. This is my inspiration. And that right there. I love it. So, yeah, I had to put this in here. Because, I mean, this and this, I just think goes together. And then I, added this. But there's just bits and pieces that I want out of this. I'm not, like I said, I'm not using this whole kit. But I had to have some of that ephemera and stuff. So I won't be using it all, but I did want to show everything so you'll know what I'm using and the kit it's from. Like I said, this is Sample Designs here. And now you know the kits that they're from. I lost my sticky note on that. That's the French one, I know. The French haberdashery. I'm great at this. I'm trying to help, but no, that's the pastel. I'm so sorry. See, I'm already messing up. These are the French ones here. You already heard. And then this is the pastel. I don't know where the papers are, but that's the pastel one. So, and then this is the French Cottage, which I love these papers. They could be used for so much. They're just absolutely gorgeous. So, that's that. And then we have coffee dyed, and then I'm going to find out about those. So, grab your envelopes, and we will get started in the next video. So, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will see you soon. Bye.